guys, Dave Roll here again from MetabolicCooking.com, themusclecook.com, and today I'm going to show you a pretty easy breakfast recipe. It's a breakfast recipe, but it can be a snacks recipe as well. It's my apple and cinnamon high protein muffins. It's one of the many muffins recipe I got in my book, but I want to show you this one. It's very easy to do and doesn't take much more, a lot of ingredients or anything like that. So to start with, what you need for the ingredients, I'm going to double the recipe for this one. If you check on my website or in my book, I get the recipe for three big muffins. For this one I'm going to double the recipe. So I got a cup and a half of oatmeal. This is quick oats because I find it mixes better. It's going to be easier. We're going to use it in the blender as well, so it's going to blend more easily. I got half a cup of oat bran. I got some diced apples, 2 apples for this one. I got some sliced apples as well. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these ones. But for the recipe itself, you need 2 diced apples. You need egg whites. So for this one, for the single recipe, you need 6 egg whites. I'm going to double it, so 12 egg whites. This is a card here that contains 16 egg whites. So I'm going to use about, I'd say 3/4 of it. Unsweetened applesauce, so this is pretty much only composed of apples. You're going to need 4 tablespoons of applesauce. Of course, it's apple cinnamon muffins, so you need cinnamon as well. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. You're going to need some flaxseed, some vanilla extracts, some stevia or Splenda. I got stevia here. Stevia is a natural sweetener. You can also use Splenda, nothing wrong about it. I usually prefer stevia because it's a natural sweetener, it's a natural option. So we're going to cook this one with stevia. Of course, some baking soda and some vanilla protein powder. You're going to need only a scoop of protein powder. Alright, let me show you how you do it. Okay, so first step, easy enough. Put all the ingredients in the blender, except for the apples. So diced apples in here, get some extra sliced apples. So basically very simple here. Put the oatmeal, oat bran. I got messy here, put a little bit on the side. I like to put the dry ingredients first and then put the liquid ingredients after. So we're gonna start. So the cinnamon, you need 1 teaspoon. Don't be shy. If you like cinnamon, you can put a big teaspoon of cinnamon. I really like have a strong cinnamon flavor in my muffins. So some cinnamon, then a good teaspoon. Well, I would say not a good teaspoon, but 3/4 small teaspoon of baking soda. That's going to make your muffins bigger. Some stevia. You can use about 1 teaspoon of stevia or 2 teaspoons of Splenda. Stevia is pretty strong sweetener, so I would say only 1 teaspoon is going to be enough for all these muffins. All right. So now 4 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce. Don't be shy again. I always put 4 good tablespoons of. That should be enough. In the recipe it says 6 big muffins. I bought actually a new muffin pan. I don't know how many muffins I'm gonna make with this one, but I mean it's not a big issue. Quantity is still gonna be the same. A little bit of flax oil. Actually, it's brand new that I bought today. So here it is. So 1 tablespoon of flaxseed oil. Very healthy fats, very good fats. And actually it has a special, flaxseed oil has a very specific taste. However, it mixes really well in that recipe with the flavor, with the apple and cinnamon flavor. It makes a perfect mix, so I use flaxseed oil for this one. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, same thing, depending on your taste. I'll put a good teaspoon of vanilla extracts. I like that little vanilla flavor you get. And now, there we go. about 12 egg whites. So it's about 12 egg whites there. There it is. Awesome. So I'm gonna mix everything before I blend the whole thing. There it is. And now I'm gonna start blending. There you go. Gotta shake it a little bit. Necessary. And there you go. So make sure everything mixes well, and then I'm gonna show you what to do with your muffins. Okay, next step, easy enough. Pour the mix in a big bowl like this one. See, it makes a pretty thick batter. Still kind of liquid, but that's what you want. I'm gonna scoop out what's left in the blender. There you go. Okay, so now everything's in the bowl. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pour the diced apples. So 2 diced apples here. There you go. And you just mix everything together. So there you have it. The batter mixed with the apples. So once it's done, let me make a little bit of space here. You take your muffin pan. What I would suggest is that you pour a little bit of cooking oil at the bottom of the pan so it doesn't stick, okay? If you have a bad quality pan, what happens sometimes, you know, the muffins can stick to the pan and makes it difficult to remove from the pan once it's cooked. So what I do usually, a little bit of cooking oil, I got canola oil here, that prevents sticking. So 1 serving is 3 muffins. Again, you adjust it to your needs. If you need only, you know, 400 calories in the morning, it's about 200 calories per muffin. Big muffin here, it's going to be about, you know what, about 150 calories per muffin because they're going to be a little bit smaller than the other ones. Let's go out of this one a little bit. So basically, you adjust it to your needs. The recipe is well balanced between, you know, fats, protein, carbohydrates, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. So now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to, the oven's preheated to 450. So what I'm going to do is put it 400, and I'm going to put them in the oven for about 30 minutes. All right. At the 10-minute point, I just take them out and I put a little slice of apple on top. So this is why I had the apple slices. See, they're kind of getting nice now. Up. There we go. It's nice deco. I kind of like that. It looks good. And now I'm gonna put it back on for about, you know, a little bit. Oopsie. 10-15 minutes. Okay, the muffins have been cooking for about 30 minutes now. Let's take a look. Oh yes, guys. Really nice. Wow, look at this. 8 muffins. So again, that recipe, you know, is for 3 big muffins. This is a smaller pan, so I make 4 muffins per serving. I'm going to take one out. I'm going to show you. There you go. Look how easy it goes out of the pan. Just because I use a little bit of cooking oil. Look at this, folks. Beautiful apple and cinnamon high protein muffins. There you have it. So there you go, guys. Try it at home. Let me your comments underneath this video and tell me how you like it. Alright guys, see you soon. Take care.